Here we presents the top 5 best hybrid bikes. Starting at number 5, Yukon Xplorer. The Yukon Xplorer stands out from the rest of the list for one intriguing reason: it has an electric motor. We were hesitant to include a bike with any sort of assist at first, but the 350W motor is well executed and has a logical purpose. For those in need of some extra muscle, or often carry a lot of gear on the bike, the Xplorer is a solid option. The electric motor can be used as a pedal assist for those that want to keep pedaling, but need an extra push to get up steep hills. It also functions as a grip throttle for a pedal-free boost to ease your final few miles home. We weren't surprised at how heavy the bike was, but for an aluminum frame with front suspension, all the bells and whistles, and an electric motor, it's really not as hefty as it could be. With a 7-speed Shimano drivetrain, it's easy to pedal around without feeling like you're on a motorcycle. Disc brakes would have made a world of difference with this bike. With the Xplorer being such a heavy package and having added power from the motor, V-brakes just don't provide enough stopping power. Think of it like an 18-wheeler or a train. The faster and heavier the object, the harder it is to stop. We aren't sure that there is any terrain this bike can't handle. When the going gets tough, start using the motor. It may be a handful on tight trails with sharp switchbacks due to maneuverability and braking, but don't be afraid to give it a shot. For more information and price, check out the product links in description. At number 4, Charge Grater 1 Urban. When it comes to city bikes, Charge has things figured out. The British company's bikes can be found on every corner of London. So, if you plan using your hybrid primarily for around-town trips, look no further. The Charge Grater 1 is designed for everyday commuters, in any weather. The Grater 1 has an aluminum frame with a steel fork to absorb the road and hold strong through all the abusive streets you turn down. Add to that one of the most comfortable seats on the list, and you have yourself a comfy ride without the added weight of the suspension. A 1x8 gear setup is limiting to those looking for a bike to tackle hilly or off-road terrain, but it's a huge advantage in the city. Not only does the simplistic drivetrain reduce weight, it reduces maintenance headaches that some of the heavily geared bikes have. Less moving parts means less chance of failure. Aside from the limited gearing, we were unimpressed with the handlebar grips. They are abrasive, and a day's worth of riding can leave your hands torn up. Plan to swap them out if you will be using the bike daily. The Grater 1 is supposed to be tearing up the streets, not your palms. While the bike comes equipped with wide tires, a great seat and a steel fork for added comfort, it may not be the ideal ride for heavy trail use due to its limited gears. However, if you want an urban assault hybrid that looks good, has easy maintenance, and can do light off-roading when necessary, then the Charge Grater 1 is an exceptional choice. Halfway of my listed number 3, Kentman Saveondale. At first glance, the Kent Avondale doesn't appear to be anything special, just another generic hybrid bike. It's not until you are forced to abruptly stop that you'll be thankful you're on an Avondale. Kent created a unique sure-stop braking system that is literally a lifesaver. The aluminum V-brakes are connected to a single brake lever on the handlebars. When you apply the brakes, the rear is engaged first, and the front brake is smoothly applied second. This design prevents riders from grabbing too much front brake in an emergency situation and ending up over the handlebars. The wheels have bolt-on hubs instead of quick-release levers. This is a nice feature for commuters when locking up around town, as the fear of returning from lunch to a bike with no wheels is greatly reduced. Where the Avondale starts having problems is in important comfort elements like the seat, handlebars, and pedals. The seat is chunky and uncomfortable, which can ruin your casual ride on a sunny day. The bulkiness may cause troublesome rubbing, and it's not well cushioned for a seat with so much padding. The Kent Avondale is a great choice for someone who has safety as his or her top priority. The braking system is innovative and works great. Otherwise, there is nothing you couldn't find in another bike on the list, but these are the best hybrids out there. So, don't judge too harshly. For more information and price, check out the product links in description. Coming in at number 2, Damasola Forma. Damaso is a company based out of Denver, Colorado, and the mountainous region where the La Forma is tested shines through in its design. If you are looking for a bike that will tackle any hill in your area or can get you to work quickly when you're running late, the Damasola Forma is a bike you have to consider. This bike looks fast, and that's because it is. A 27-speed full Shimano drivetrain keeps you dancing up the hills and churning down flat roads. You won't need to worry about needing an extra gear when the going gets tough. There will be another one to keep you pedaling. Tommaso's error was making this bike too much like a road bike. The wide range gearing and flat handlebars certainly add to the bike's versatility, but consider upgrading to wider tires if you plan to hit the gravel or encounter some nasty potholes on your commute. The 32mm puncture-resistant Kenda tires are a bonus for city riding, but don't have a wide enough footprint when the trail gets rough. It also lacks disc brakes. While the V-brakes are more than adequate, we feel disc brakes could have been the cherry on top for the La Forma. After all, it's one of the fastest bikes on the list, so you're going to be using those brakes a lot. The Damasola Forma is the sports car of the hybrid group. If you desire a fast commuter that can handle hills and the occasional gravel, it's an obvious choice. It's extremely light and agile and remains that way even after mounting racks and fenders. And number 1. Villano Diverse 3.0. The Villano Diverse 3.0 takes the top spot on our list because of its amazing value. It has all the great features of a bike double the cost, without any of the drawbacks you see in other budget-minded builds. On top of that, it is said to hold up amazingly well over time. Before you jump into ordering one, there are a few things to consider. The bike will need some fine-tuning as you piece it together out of the box. It's recommended that buyers take it to a bike shop to be built. This will guarantee you get the most out of your new bike. The Diverse 3.0 also has no suspension. If you plan to ride heavily on trails and rough roads, there may be better options, though the disc brakes and wide tires will get the job done for ambitious riders. To sum things up, this is the best hybrid bike on the market due to its incredible value. It competes with bikes double the cost and holds up even longer. The Vilano Diverse 3.0 will take you anywhere, and you can count on them day in and day out. It is recommended, however, that you have a professional mechanic fine-tune it after purchase, so it performs to the best of its abilities. I have included these product link in the description. You can check out this link for more information and latest price. Thank you for watching this video. Please hit the like button, share with your friends, and be sure to subscribe.